Starting around the year 2021, the city of Sioux Falls began planning ahead for the future. Last night at the City Council, leaders unveiled a plan for potential growth that the city should look at.
However, Sioux Falls isn't the only community to grow in the area. Sam Schauer joins us live in studio with our 6 o'clock top story. Hello, Sam.
Ryan and Kara, Sioux Falls is preparing for thousands of more people moving and living here in the next 25 years. To make sure they are prepared, they are highlighting areas of potential growth that the Sioux Falls area could expand to. This expansion is meant for important services like fire stations and libraries, but they aren't the only community looking to expand. This land that you see now could become residential or commercial property in Sioux Falls in 25 years. This is all a part of Sioux Falls' strategic plan to grow what Kevin Smith says could be 75,000 people coming.
I think that's an opportunity for landowners who are, own the land now, or anyone who's considering developing in the future, that they need to know reasonably well where the city is growing and when we're going to get there.
However, they aren't the only community that will grow. Stomping Grounds owner Justin Ike is a part of the Hartford Area Development Foundation and has lived in the city for about 25 years. He says the community has grown around 3% every year.
It kind of works like the hands of the clock, and if we look at that, 30 years ago the hand of the clock was at 2, 3 o'clock, and that was branded, and then it evolved, and now the hand of the clock is at about 10 o'clock, and what's that on the clock from Sioux Falls? It's Hartford.
Both communities, along with the other towns, are working to grow together.
It's now, I think, more than ever important for all communities to work collaboratively on future land use, especially things like connections of the road network.
But land brings value, and both are trying to get as much as they can to help their taxpayers in the future.
If you can stake your territory, plan for it, and capture those dollars, I think the ride will be much better for Hartford residents.
It's an investment for the city of Sioux Falls. We think it's a better way to use tax dollars instead of having to buy out development to kind of shoehorn in a fire station later. Let's get out there ahead of it, where we know these growth areas are at.
Smith also told me that last year, the surrounding communities around the city annexed more land than Sioux Falls did. Brian and Kara?
Sam Schauer tonight. Sam, thank you.